You're listening to The Breakfast Show with Ben and Liam. They're on your radio, and that's why you can't see them. So stay for a while, they're gonna make you smile. And whatever you do, don't touch that dial. You're feeling fine, waking up to the sunshine with Ben and Liam.
Well, hey there. Here's a little bit of a bonus piece for you. The podcast name game. It's back. Where producer Andy, he'll say a name of one of our podcasts in the past, and we have to try and remember why we called our podcast that.
Yes. So g'day there, Andy.
G'day.
Now, last time, just a little bit of context for you. Producer Belle was very upset because we did this kind of on the fly.
Yeah, well, it's just a game we invented like in the moment.
And she was upset because she wasn't involved with it. We don't know where she was.
And guess what? Once again, we don't know where she is. She's probably scratching her ass somewhere. So
she might be having a day off.
We're just going to play the game, and then she'll get grumpy about it later. I'm not seeing her run in, so she obviously can't hear this.
Unless, Belle, you're within earshot somewhere, you can come in and be a part of it if you choose.
Okay, Andy. And thank you to Video Man Josh. Sorry, I've just seen her through 4 panes of glass giving me the finger. So
come in if you want to come in, Belle.
Come in if you want to get involved.
Don't be stroppy about it and then be like,
she's all stroppy. She's stropping.
She's stroppy. All right.
You can get involved with the next one.
Yeah. Either come in and be a part of it and don't be stroppy.
Yeah.
Or sit out there and be stroppy.
I want your attitude to be like, 10 out of 10 if you're coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
The choice is yours.
She's shaking her head.
Right.
Thank you to Video Man Josh, who has actually gone to the effort of going back and finding specific parts from old podcasts, which is actually a really big job that no one wanted to do. But thank you to him for getting that done.
Old stroppy belly wasn't doing it.
Yeah, and Andy thinks he's too good for it. So
well, he's the host though, so I feel like...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know. All right, let's do it.
Here we go. From August 2021... Don't fall down the beanhole.
Don't fall down the beanhole.
Oh, that's so hard. That's a really hard one.
Don't fall down the beanhole. My brain goes to Jack and the Giant Beanstalk, but that's obviously not a hole.
Yeah. Is it something to do with like a Mexican restaurant or something? Like
beans.
No, I want to give up on that one.
This is the first one we've got wrong.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
Steph, how many coffees are you doing?
I would say at least 10. I used to be a barista, so coffee was like oxygen for me.
I like that. So they say on the first day on the job at Chibo, they're like, don't get high on the supply. I've seen some good baristas. Get too deep down the beanhole.
You would never think beanhole, and then that's how you get there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I'm like, that is so, I pulled that completely out of my ass.
Funny though.
Like trying to get into a song or something.
Very funny.
Oh, okay, yeah, wouldn't have picked that one.
Too many baristas
go down the beanhole.
All right, number 2 from March 2021, Hoof and Omo.
Isn't that because someone I know, like they like the smell of Omo when they were pregnant?
The Rain Man is back. He's got it. Have a look.
Weirdest pregnancy cravings. I like that one. I like that one because you always hear about weird stuff, don't you?
You hear about them, but I mean...
One of my friends, when she was pregnant, throughout her whole pregnancy, she craved the smell of laundry detergent. You heard that one before? Yeah? So the whole time, 9 months, you're like, where's Jess? Oh, she's just hunched over in the corner, Hoof and Omo.
There it is. It's very satisfying hearing the title and then hearing the moment it comes out.
Yeah, because I've never had that. I suppose as a podcast listener, you might be like,
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Let's go back almost 2 years now, November 2020. Podcast title, Lick My Blisters.
Was that after I did the marathon and I asked
like
Ben to lick my blisters on my bum?
Have a listen.
You know what? Both of you, Bens, you've been calling me fat all year. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to run 42Ks. I'm going to do a marathon of 0 training. And tomorrow you're going to have to both lick my blisters.
Hey.
Okay? And they're not only going to be on my feet, I'm imagining. I think there will be some in the middle of my thighs.
Okay. Yeah, correct.
And you know what? I did run 42Ks that day, and I did get blisters, but not on my thighs. I had one actually in my tuchus, in my ass crease.
Yes.
And I didn't know about it until I wiped my bum like the next day, and I was like, it was weeping. It was literally weeping.
Who was laughing in the background?
Producer Wolf.
Producer Wolf.
I'm not a big... Do you want me to laugh more in the show?
No, I would hate that. I would hate if you forced
I
laugh.
liked Wolf.
I liked hearing the laugh in the background, but I would hate it if you forced laugh because you thought
it would be a good thing. I can see when... It's funny, though, when
when something really funny is happening, you're doing that quiet laugh in the corner, which really gets me going.
Yeah.
Number 4, let's go to July 2021. Can I have a little schmacko, governor?
Little schmacko, governor.
Was that...
Something to do with was a human eating schmackos? Or was it, we're talking about dog trucks spoiling dogs?
Yeah, maybe you were like the Queen's corgis. I don't even know if it had something to do that time. When Belle came on for What's Trending, we went, hello, hello, and we just roasted her.
Yeah.
Can I have a schmacko, governor?
Are we in the right
Is it
area?
in a What's Trending?
It wasn't when Belle said hello, hello. Even I remember that. I wasn't here. Have a listen.
Let's have a listen to the world's first talking dog, Adelaide.
Oh my God! It's not only a talking dog, it's a little baby Cockney dog.
Hello, Governor. Can I have a schmacko, Governor? Hello.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
Hello.
Let's do one more relevant to the week from May 2021. Podcast title, Yumbo Sweats.
That's when they brought out the Yumbo. It's pretty much like, I feel like obviously we've been going pretty in on the sub dog this week, but I feel like we missed the boat on the Yumbo. To be honest, I'm a bit of a pig, and I didn't want to eat the Yumbo.
No,
the hot
not at all.
Hamburger.
I remember when the Yumbo came out, and we went big on it on AA when I was working there because it's a nostalgia thing. Apparently, it was like an old burger they used to have, and David was going nuts about it, and he brought him in.
As in, he liked it.
He loved it, and we
That's
thought it was revolting.
That's
Is it-
such like
is it-
old
is it-
people. Like, oh, I used to love that hot ham sandwich I used to get.
I do regret that we didn't talk about it. So is it just a thick slice of hot ham?
It's like a ham and cheese, not toasty.
Gross.
Oh, that's
so okay.
gross.
So I'm assuming this is us talking about it, and Liam saying he ate so many, he got the meat sweats or something like that.
No, I definitely don't want to eat the. Is it the Yumbo?
Oh yeah, the Yumbo.
A new HJ's burger, which is just it's literally like full of ham.
More like yucko. Imagine if we did a bit where, they heard this, they were upset, and they said you have to do like a make good. And to say sorry and to prove how much we love the Yumbo, we both lived off a Yumbo for a week. We can only eat Yumbos.
We're gonna die. Wake up at night having the Yumbo sweats. You've had too much. You've had too much pig.
I mean, I don't want to toot our own horns, but that'd be a really funny idea if we actually lived off Yumbos for a week. Because by day 6, you'd feel
Man,
like dying.
Yeah, we did that thing where we had the haircuts and whatever it landed on. We had to get those haircuts, and Ben genuinely got the George Costanza, and I genuinely got the R9. Imagine if it was like, there was all this different like shit over the years. It was like, it was the sub dog
Yumbo.
or the Yumbo. Or do you remember when Macca's brought out the Shrek ravioli? They were like little green Shrek raviolis, and whatever it landed on, we had to only survive on that for a week.
Or if each time something gross comes to the market, our go-to thing is we have to eat it for a week.
Very good.
Good game.
Oh, that was a good one.
Good game.
Thanks to everyone involved.
Bye.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.